One of the most common questions we get is, how big is your provider network? And it's a smart question, but it's also based on a broken healthcare model. So the quick answer is that Redirect Health members can see anyone they want. But I also want to take this opportunity to explain why provider networks are part of the problem with our current healthcare system, so you can better understand how Redirect Health is different. A provider network is a list of healthcare providers that have contracts with insurance companies. When using traditional insurance, you're limited to who you can see. And if you need to see someone outside of your network, you'll have to pay more. Even with the best insurance plan, you'll still have to pay out of pocket at some point, depending on what kind of care you need. And here's something insurance companies don't want you to know. Between the cost of insurance and what you spend for care that isn't covered, you're actually spending more money than you have to, because you're paying for a lot more than just health care. You're paying for unnecessary administration, waste, and coverage you'll never even use. After all that, having a provider network becomes more costly than the care that you're actually receiving when you see a doctor. So while Redirect Health has its own growing list of go-to providers, we do things differently here. Our number one goal is making sure you're getting the best care at the lowest cost, even when that means working outside of our network. And we always want you to know your out-of-pocket costs before you go see a doctor. Which brings us to the real question. With Redirect Health, will you get to choose your doctors? And the simple answer is yes. When you call our 24/7 number, you'll be able to speak with someone in English or Spanish, and we'll do everything we can to make sure you get the care you need at the lowest cost. If that means you want to see a doctor that you have a prior relationship with, we'll set that appointment up for you. But often, you may not even need to see a doctor, and we'll do everything we can to make sure that you're taken care of in the most efficient way possible. No more wasting time packing up the kids or arranging time off work when you don't need to, for a simple prescription or a refill. Most of the time, we can answer your questions and solve your problems over the phone. And when we can't, we'll ensure the doctor is already prepared with your medical history and anything else relevant to your visit. That way, any provider you see through Redirect Health will be able to provide the absolute best care possible, even if it's the first time meeting you.